Hello world, Corinne here, and I'm just sitting outside on this very beautiful day. Yay! Just meditating and thinking. You know, something that many people don't know about me, I'm actually a sun baby. So whenever I need a recharge, I find myself outside embracing the light and drawing all the energy from the Great Spirit. It's a time for me to be quiet and to think. I ask questions, I ponder on life, I have my high thoughts, and most importantly, I give thanks. Today after church, I found myself sitting out here just thinking about life, and then I started scrolling social media, and I see all these amazing fitness professionals, and I couldn't help but wonder, how did they start? You know, did they have any struggles? You know, we rarely see the struggle, which I guess now that I think about it, maybe that's fine because we need more positive aspects in life. And maybe I shouldn't even call it a struggle myself. Maybe it's better referred to as character building. So, yeah, I wonder what built their character. So I just decided to make this video to share a bit of my own character building. For anyone following me or will follow me in the future, I wanted to leave a seed and to tell you about how I got here. I wanted to share a video with you that will hopefully inspire you. This is about my fitness journey, okay, and the character building phases of my life. So to start it off, I will say this. I have always been an athlete from junior high through college. I have been actively involved in something. But what most people don't realize is that for the majority of my life, I struggled with a body image and whether or not I was good enough. I remember a time in my life I decided to only live on gummy vitamins, trying to be thin. You can only imagine how tragic that was. You know, I just really could not see that I was small. And in my mind, I always told myself I was fat. You know, it's funny, quick story. I remember my best friend and I were in a fashion show, and there was a dress that I really, really liked, but could not fit it. She could. It was a size 0. And at the time I was a size 4. Whoop-de-doo, right? But it crushed me as a high schooler. And as crazy as that sounds, it's true. I began to do some really unhealthy things trying to be a size 0. Now, I was very active in almost every sport. So knowing that not knowing I had more muscle than most, I couldn't see that I was just more muscular. But all I wanted was the number. I got to that number and was almost hospitalized for that poor decision. Unfortunately, I went into college with that same mindset, just not feeling pretty enough. I allowed people in the media to tell me I wasn't pretty, and yes, mainly stemmed from a boyfriend cheating on me. In conjunction with some girls thinking that they were just better than me. That then led me to get into some things that gave me a superficial sense of confidence. Some good, some not so good, but they were all forms of attention. Unfortunately, because of this insecurity, people were able to use me and play on my insecurities for their own manipulation. I graduated and joined the military. I got married, had a baby, got a divorce. And during that, I really let myself go. I finally gave in to all the negative comments and self-hate and gained about 67 pounds. I thought to myself, why fight so hard only to be rejected? Then the chance came and I started teaching aerobics. I never really lived the healthy life. I simply taught it and told others how to be healthy. I just figured that, you know, that would be for other people. It wasn't in the stars for me. During this time, I would have many friends try to speak life into me and give me words of encouragement. But what I saw in the mirror wasn't what they saw. And at that time, I was still single and I still felt ugly and insignificant. So I really truly don't know what I heard or what was said to me, but one day it clicked and I decided I needed to make a change. I started following people on social media. I started following some cookie cutter plans, and just as they all do, it worked for a bit. Then I hit a wall. I had convinced myself at that point that this would be my new body, right? And because of the pregnancy, I was just forever changed. And my confidence grew in this new body, though. I started dating, I felt better about myself, but I did become complacent. Now, I wasn't happy, but I became complacent. And I did find the beauty in where I was, even if I wasn't living my healthiest self. Now, I'm not saying to be healthy you have to be thin, but certainly I never missed the chance to eat stuffed French toast for breakfast, followed by burgers and fries for lunch, then steakhouse for dinner, and oh, don't forget my favorite dessert of all time, banana Fosters. So that is what I meant by I was not living my healthiest self. Now, even though I hit this wall, I found myself studying and researching and becoming obsessed with fitness, like really obsessed. I would spend days looking at people living their healthy lives, and I started to try this fad, this diet, this drug, this supplement, all trying to give myself an even more complex, unfortunately, because I had convinced myself that I had to research because I had to find what worked for me because nothing was working. The crazy part is I was training people. I could give great advice, but I could not crack the code for me. I would see how awesome my clients transformed, but could not understand how I could transform them and not myself. It wasn't until I realized I am no different than the people I train or the people that I see on social media. There is no secret code. The work is the same, but the difference was they wanted it more than I did. So I just had to make it up in my mind to treat myself as my own client and really work my own plan. So January 22nd, 2015, I made a pact with myself that by August 13, 2015, which was my birthday, I would have the body that I want. I wrote a regimen and I followed it every day to the letter. In June, a friend of mine convinced me to do a competition, so I started my hunt for a trainer. From them, I was actually able to meet my goal and even won my very first competition, first place. Yay! So you can imagine my confidence level and how it went through the roof. Now, although I did change my body, it honestly wasn't until a few months ago that I really started to change my mind about me, about who I am. Now, to this day, I still get told I'm not pretty enough, or my body isn't the best, or my hair isn't suited, which baffles me that people can really be that mean at this age and stage in life. But the difference between the me then and the me now, I have decided to find the look that I am proud of. I know that God created me, so I am wonderfully made. There are no weapons formed against me that shall prosper, because I keep succeeding despite it all. So I know I don't have to match myself to anyone. If I'm not the woman that keeps you from faithful and keeps you from cheating, that's you, not me. If my hair is too ethnic, that's your opinion, not mine. If my style doesn't match yours, well, that's your problem, not mine. And this was the truth I needed to learn. You know, when I started this journey, I never thought that I would be able to help anyone. I knew I had my own vain needs I needed to meet. Then I realized that loving yourself is not a sin. I don't need the world to tell me I'm good enough. I only need to tell myself how much I love me. I needed to learn not to underestimate myself, because I am created to be great. So I have learned many things in my journey, and although my journey isn't what most people would say is rough, but it has built my character. And it has made me the person that I am, the mother, the trainer, the entrepreneur that I am today. And I hope that my story will inspire at least one person. Don't get complacent, please. Don't allow anyone to tell you you are less than. And if you want a change, just make up your mind that you will be the best version for yourself. Make a plan and decide to follow it for you. Life will happen and negative people are out there, but you get to choose what you let control your life and what enters your mind. Anyway, I just wanted to share this video with you. If you have any doubts, or if you feel you're not good enough, or you have found yourself complacent, or you can finally accept that you have allowed other people to block the love for yourself, I just want you to know that there's hope. There's hope for you, and this is not the end of your journey, only a character building phase. You can live your best self no matter what you come from, no matter what your story is. I have certainly transformed that young girl who was dying to be fit and thought she wasn't good enough into a woman that truly lives what she teaches. A woman healthy and happy, a woman in love with herself, a woman that confidently provides advice and products to help you achieve a fitness goal, because that has always been my passion, to help people. Now I can say I am doing what I love. Okay, well, that's that, my little seed. I just ask that you share this video with someone. If you think that it can inspire them, or even if you want, please put a comment below about your story. I would love to be a part of it. What's been your character building phase in life? What moments did you have to overcome? What helped you through it? Or even if you haven't gotten through it yet, please share. Let's brainstorm together. Maybe we can help each other through it. So thanks so much for watching. I'm about to continue my gorgeous day, sending you peace, love, and light. Ciao for now.